Federal and state police believe they've broken the Australian branch of a major child exploitation network. In the past week, 14 arrests have been made in Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland and the ACT, with more arrests likely as the investigation continues. Police say the operation came as the result of a tip-off from Interpol that a group of Australians was involved in a file-sharing network. Reporter Simon Lauder is at the Melbourne Magistrates Court and he joins us now. So, Simon, police held a news conference this morning. What did they say?
That's right, Ros. The press conference was with the AFP's head of cybercrime operations, Glenn McEwen, and he announced that the Australian Federal Police had undertaken and were still involved in a major operation in which they had busted and disrupted a group of online child predators, as he announced. And as you mentioned, the raids have been taking place over the last week. 27 charges have been laid against a total of 13 men at this stage. They're aged from 21 to 64. And the charges include accessing, sharing and possessing child pornography. And Commander McEwen described these crimes as heinous and the material as disgusting and abhorrent.
The searchers have uncovered and the AFP has seized hundreds of thousands of images and videos depicting child sexual abuse, with some victims being still within their infant stage of life. And if they believe they can undertake this sort of activity undetected, then they need to think again.
So, Simon, 14 arrests so far and more expected.
That's right. The Australian Federal Police say this is an ongoing investigation and clearly they're hoping to get more information. 2 more search warrants were executed just this morning and that resulted in that 14th arrest. A 15th man is also helping police with their inquiries, and some of the men have already appeared in court and mostly that's resulted in bail, with those men due to appear at a later date, which is why we're here at the Melbourne Magistrates Court this morning. 2 men appeared here this morning, a 21-year-old and a 62-year-old, and they've been bailed and there's more court appearances likely.
And this police operation was the result of an Interpol tip-off. Tell us about that.
That's right. The AFP have been working on this since December last year, when they received a tip-off from the International Crime Fighting Agency. Interpol told the Australian Federal Police that a group of Australian men had been detected accessing and sharing child pornography on a file-sharing network, the same network, which was obviously suspicious that they were cooperating together, allegedly. And the head of cybercrime operations, Glenn McEwen, confirmed, Ros, that this tip-off originated in Germany.
Simon, thank you.